Coach, with about 10 minutes to go, you guys had a 12-point lead, and things started to unravel from there. They end the game on a 13-0 run. What did you see from the bench that last 10 minutes?
Turnovers and offensive rebounds. We did a pretty good job with reboundings early, and then they stopped boxing out and tried to jump with them, and we got a lot of extra shots on the offensive rebounds. They made some threes. We had some timely turnovers, which we can't do. We have been doing a good job with the turnovers and with the rebounding until that last stretch, and we just didn't finish the job. I thought we outplayed them. I really did, and they closed out and they beat us at the end of the game. So a lot to build from. We're just gonna have to go out and get ready for the next game. But for the most part, I thought we played hard and well. We got to concentrate down the stretch.
Yeah, you looked like you were playing some of your best offense of the season at the beginning of the second half, and that moment where the game sort of stopped there because Allie got bloodied on the head. That's when they put 3 threes together. It seemed like that was a big momentum changer, even though you still had chances after that.
It was. They hit some big shots. But like I said, for the most part, I thought we played well. We just got to learn from this and know how to finish a game, especially on the road. It's awfully hard to win on the road, especially here in the WAC. I mean, it's a tough place to play, and Barnes has done a great job with this team. So we got to learn from it and find a way to come back. And it's a long WAC season. I told the guys that New Mexico State lost their first game last year and rolled off 15 straight. So there's going to be a lot of losses on the road. We got to go home and take care of our home business and learn from this and get better.
Can you compartmentalize the game? You said you felt you outplayed.
Not yet. I'll have to look at it tonight. I mean, it was an emotional game. I thought for the most part we did well. As I said, those are the types of things down the stretch. You got to, can't turn the ball over in timely spots. You got to make your foul shots. You got to get back and get stops. I thought their offensive rebound, we were hanging with them right there. They ended up out-rebounding us by 11. They had 14 offensive rebounds, and I think that was a big key that they just started to impose their will on the boards, and we have to concentrate and box out.
The guy we've seen in his first 3 games isn't the Mikey Dixon that we see in practice. Where do you think?
Mike, he's just lost. He's continually to turn down shots, and he's trying to drive into people and get all the way to the basket, and he's not big enough to do that. He'll figure it out. I'm not worried about Mikey. Just got to keep working on him. He's got to find a way when he's open. He's just not he's not playing the way he plays in practice. When he catches the ball in practice and he's open, he shoots it. Here he hesitates, and then he tries to drive it all the way to the basket, and you can't do that. You can't. There's guys are too big down there, and they're too athletic, so he'll figure it out.
It looks like a lot of your guys are having to learn that lesson too. Isaiah on the last play, hesitates in the air and gets blocked from behind.
We got to do a better job. I've told them all the time, we work on Villanova, which is 2 feet in the paint, pump fake, find somebody else. It's a hard way to learn a lesson, but maybe that's the way they got to do it.
Coach, Alessandro Lever into some foul trouble. A lot of them just simply there and just bringing those hands down.
Yeah, he's got to leave his feet. I tell him he's there and his hands are down. He's got to leave his feet and keep his hands up. It's hard because you get hit in the stomach in the midsection, your hands are going to go down. But if he leaves his feet and keeps his hands up, he'll be fine.
Javon Blackshear Jr. gave you some great second half play there. They kept giving him that mid-range shot.
Well, I would too. The guy hasn't been able to shoot a lick, so I would too. So he's got to start jumping up and making shots. He did that in the second half. They're going to leave Javon open. And as I said, Javon's a great player, a great person. He's a freshman point guard that's been asked a lot, so I got no qualms with Javon, but he's got to make shots. He's going to be wide open because he's proven he's shooting, 19% from 3 and 38% from the field. So any coach is going to look at that and say, go under and leave him wide open. So it's on Javon to get in the gym and start making shots, and he did that in the second half.
Coach, I know you were concerned about the 14-day layoff. Did you feel that had any effect on you guys
tonight? I thought we did well. I thought, like I said, for the most part, I thought we outplayed them. We just weren't tough enough down the stretch. And I said, I'll look at the film tonight and we'll go over it. But there's a lot of things that we could have did different down the stretch. And, we got that lead. They came down and made a few big threes, and we weren't able to convert. So you just got to close it out on the road. It's really hard.
Like you mentioned, those offensive rebounds hurt, but have you been the first shot defense and the work of the zone keeps them to 36% overall?
We knew we were going to be able to do that. We felt that we could stop them initially. It was whether we can keep them off the boards, and that's what ended up hurting us. That's what we weren't worried about our defense. We thought we could get their stops, but it's the second and third efforts that's where they're elite. They're one of the best in the nation at it, and it ended up hurting us down the stretch.
Coach, you've got now another full week off before you're back at home against California Baptist. What do you guys work on throughout this week? Same stuff?
Same stuff. I mean, everything we work on every day. Just get in the gym and keep working. We got to continue to shoot. Guys got to just got to keep working. Our guys, like I said, I've been really pleased with our attitude and how hard we work, and I got no qualms with these guys. This is going to be a hard lesson for them. We're all disappointed, but I thought there was a lot of good things happening tonight.
Yeah.
How did they handle it in the post-game locker room?
I don't know. I just walked in, and I've learned to just let it go. And I'll address that after I watch the film tomorrow or Monday when we practice again. There's no reason to go in there. As I said, I don't think I know it's not an effort thing with these guys.
Yeah.
I know it's not. So there's no reason. They're kids. They played hard. We just got to learn from it and get better.
Coach, you mentioned Mikey looks a little lost out there. We've seen Jenkins at times look a little lost. Is that just not playing, you think? Is that something he's going to just go get into, or is it just kind of learning more of what your expectations
I don't know.
are?
I mean, when you take a year off, yeah, but, Mikey's the big thing about Mikey, he's a smart guy. He's a smart basketball player, and for whatever reason, he's not playing the way he plays in practice. I tell you, when he catches that ball in practice, he's open, he shoots it.
Yeah, he fires it, right?
He shoots it,
Yeah.
and he makes it most of the time.
Yep.
And tonight I'm watching him, and he's hesitating. He gets it open. I run a few plays for him. He's hesitant. He's not shooting, and then he drives it. Well, you can't drive it when they're giving you a shot. There's a reason that your shot is you're open. It's because they're playing off you. And he keeps driving into guys. Like I said, he's going to be fine. He's going to be a really good player for us. He's taking a lot of time off, and he'll figure it out. And we'll keep talking to him about it. I can't overmanage him. I've been a player. I can't be in his head that much. He's got to figure it out himself. He knows how to play. So he'll get it done.
Hey, Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you back in Phoenix.
All right, guys, thanks.
That's head coach Dan Majerle. Final in this one, 69-62.